What's up, guys? So we've been on this huge landscaping job. Okay, it's huge for us. Some of y'all might be like, "Oh, that's small," but for us, it's huge, right? So we've been on it, and we've ran into a few problems that I want to share with you guys. Okay, so here's the scenario. So we got the mom, uh, the big boss that's paying for the job, and then we've got the daughter. They both want to have stuff done on this job, but okay, the mom. Keep in mind, the mom is the one paying, but the daughter, she said, gets a say so too in certain things, but they're not totally communicating between each other as to what kind of plants are going in where and this and that. And so we start planting these plants. We'll start planting some rose bushes or this and that, and then one of them will be like, "Ooh, I don't know about that. Let's put this there instead." So we plant that, and then the next thing you know, the daughter or the mom will come around. "Oh, what are you doing here? Don't you?" So the lesson learned here is whoever is paying is the boss. Simple as that. Or you get it in writing, word for word, as to what the plan is, because on a big job like this, or any job, even a small job, can turn into an aggravation, I should say, in a scenario like that. Okay, because you start wasting your time, your effort, your hours on the job, rearranging things because one person doesn't like it, but then the other person does, and so you're back and forth, and you're like the middleman, and it's a pain in the you know what. All right, so that's what we've went through this week on this job, and the way we're handling it is we're listening to the big boss person that's paying. That's who the big boss is, okay? And if there's going to be any major changes, we contact both of them, since they both want a say in this project, and we get both of their opinions. So if they want to argue, they can argue right there in front of each other about what goes where, and we're not in the middle of it, because they'll have to come to some sort of agreement and tell us about it, and we'll be right there to hear it. Alright? So, keep that in mind if you're ever on a big landscaping project, or any kind of project, if you're a contractor or whatever, because that's the first time we really ran into this scenario. And yeah, it sucks being a middleman, bouncing around like a rag doll, going back and forth, wasting time and energy. So yeah, that sucks. Okay, so here we are on this project. About to pull some bushes, power stroke. Woo! Get her done! Alright, so one down, only like 22 more to go. Okay, so we finished pulling the bushes and we piled them up here to get ready and haul off later. On to the next thing. Okay, so what we're doing here is we're moving all of these bushes, we're digging them up, and we're going to replant them. We're going to plant 3 or 4 along this porch line here. Alright, so we've been at it. We planted some barberry bushes and finishing up mulching around them. Alright guys, on a side note, if you've ever dealt with boulders to be placed in a landscape, you probably run into this. I don't know, maybe it's our first time really fooling with bigger sized boulders. So here goes. The customer says they're just about, you can put your arms around them. They're not very big. You ought to fit both in the back of a pickup truck, right? They ordered them. Okay, so then we go to pick them up, and they weigh more than a ton each. They're wide. There's definitely no way we're putting them in a pickup truck, or probably even the trailers that we have. So then that's a setback. Communication is key with the customer, guys, and sometimes customers get a little crazy, and yeah, give them some advice, help them out. Otherwise you can be in a pickle like us. Yep. Okay, so we've got to trim these little sprouts on the crepe myrtle. We've edged around here. The original plan was white rock. Instead, we're just going to end up red mulching all around it, and we got to get rid of these posts holding the tree up. Well, we mulched around the trees. Don't look half bad. Now we got to finish mulching around the rest of the place. Okay, so we just finished up mulching around the flower beds at the road here. So here it is, the finished project. Little walk around for you. We added some river rock in there for a more natural look. I think in total we planted 14 rose bushes. On this side of the house, we didn't really plant anything, but we did trim them up, trim all the bushes up. Everybody loves these dwarf Alberta spruces. Man, that red mulch really just popped these trees. Looks good. Alright guys, that's all I got for today. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed some of the footage of the project that I was able to get. It's kind of hard to record and run around and manage some guys and, take pictures and video without the customer looking at you like, what are you doing, But, yeah, I hope you liked it. Be sure to comment below. Let me know what you think. And subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Thank you all so much. Peace.